Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, beings and beasts from this and other universes, and you are watching WoWFilms. We're on bi-weekly episode 18. Now, I've speeded this up because overall I had more than half an hour of footage, so I've sped it up times 2. Now, this is the boss that you get to kill after the elemental invasion of Stormwind. After the elemental invasion of Stormwind, and I recorded that before, so I just thought I'd put it on. If you were wondering why I'm not healing the tank, it's because the tank was an idiot, and so I actually didn't want to heal him, because he was ninjaing a load of stuff, including the quests. So, there he is, the boss in Anchorage. There's also one in Zul'Farrak, which I had also recorded, but unfortunately I didn't have enough time. There's the loot. And so you can pause it there if you want. This is just the quest to hand it in, which I turned in right here. And you get one of those for each of the bosses, I believe. Anyway, so here we are in Stormwind. Skies have gone all dark. That means that the elemental invasion is incoming. By the way, I said it correctly there, as opposed to invelemental whatever I said before. By the way, I saw a video the other day that questioned the use of these nameplates. I've since turned them off. Why? Because, as the video argued, it reduces your immersion with the game. So anyway, I turned them off here, and I do think it looks a lot better. So, here are the elementals. As you can see, my pathetic DPS in tank spec. Basically, you've got to go and grab these sandbags here. And you've got to go and put them where there are those red marks, and you've got to place like 60, 70 something sandbags, which is kind of cool. And as it turns out, there are a lot of sandbags to place by the docks, but they're generally just all over the place. You find them pretty much everywhere. You also find elementals pretty much everywhere. You also have to pick them up here. Here are some more, just over on the other side of the Dwarven district. Also, if you speak to one of those guys, he gives you a totem which you can use later on in the event to free people, which is rather helpful. Also, I recorded this a while earlier before uploading it. Apparently tomorrow 4.0.3a, which is the Shattering, so that should be really fun. Unfortunately, no flying in Azeroth yet. But the new world and the new quests and everything, so it should be interesting. Also, portals are disappearing from Dalaran, so if you're watching this as of the 22nd of November, this is where there are loads of sandbags, by the way, I advise you put your Hearthstone in Stormwind. So anyway, that's an evacuation portal. This is where you have to use your elemental prison thing, your totem, to free people who are stuck in elemental prisons. There's another escape portal. That's for low levels. If you're a low level, you're stuck in this event being owned by all of the level 80 elites, then that's what to do. There we are, that's what it looks like. If you're in Orgrimmar, they will be stuck in a ring of fire, which is also quite interesting. So yeah, 4.0.3a. Me and my friend are having a competition when Cataclysm is released to see who can go the longest without a flying mount. We're going to train old weather flying, or look, there's my totem stuck on the roof, or the Master's Flying License, which allows you to fly in Azeroth at the same time. And whoever mounts up and takes off last is the winner. And personally, I think I'm going to lose in the first couple of seconds. Anyway, as you can see, there are also some guards that get frozen by the elementals. Don't run into there, because these guys are elites and they tend to kill you rather quickly. I also quite embarrassingly die in Stormwind from an elite. Very embarrassing indeed. So there we go, there's one of the prisons on me, and if there were another player, he could come up and use his totem to free me, which wouldn't count towards the amount of citizens that are left trapped, but still. This is where I die, by the way. I think I caught it on tape. So yeah, what do you think of the elemental invasion? There we go, I'm dead. In Stormwind, for crying out loud. Oh well, I'm back, run straight past him. The idea is that eventually you've got to take out all of these elemental rifts, and as far as I'm aware, it counts towards tripping the rifts achievement. So, yeah, it can be rather annoying sometimes, I suppose. This place, the elemental invasion. I did it the first time. I haven't done it since. Don't know what else to say really. Well, yeah. I suppose if you're a low level, it can be very annoying if you've got a bank ult. Thank God I'm an engineer, so I've got an auction house in Dalaran which I can use for now. But as soon as they remove the portals in Dalaran, I'll be chilling out in Stormwind, and I won't be able to use it anymore. So it could be periodically very annoying, but it also could be really good fun, and it is really good fun when you're involved. And as you can see, I've also got this speed bonus. Every time you free one of the citizens, or kill one of the elementals, or put down a barricade, you get a speed increase, and it stacks up to 5 times with 20% per thing. Freeing guards doesn't count, I don't think. And so basically you're running around at the same speed as a mount. That's if you don't have Crusader Aura anyway, and without a mount. And again, this is empty. There will also be no auctioneers, no bankers, no class trainers, no nothing in this time. They will all have been evacuated, and they'll be running out of Stormwind, as you can see, while some of them are left here frozen in ice blocks. Stupid, stupid frost mages. Oh well. So, yeah, post a comment in the comments section. What do you think of this event? Do you think it's good fun? Do you think it's not good fun? Do you think it's fun the first time and a bit irritating afterwards? That's what I think. Maybe it gets a little bit irritating after a while, and I suppose it does. Yeah, what's your general consent? And all of the quests, I thought the quests were really good fun. Quite interesting quests. So at this point I'm in a group, and I'm waiting for the group. Well, I'm waiting for them to do something. So eventually I leave and I get invited to a much bigger raid, at which point I actually go around and start killing some of the elementals properly. And the rest of this video is basically just me owning a lot of elementals and being healed epically, which is kind of cool. Yeah, as I said, good fun. Maybe not if you're a low level trapped in all the madness, because you will be one-shotted. There we go. I'm in a much bigger raid now, and I'm actually getting proper healers on me. I do switch to become a healer later on in the event. That's after I've left the raid and I just shockered in DPS, which I think might be quite viable. But what are you guys excited about flying in Azeroth? You know, tell me if you're excited about flying in Azeroth, then say so. And if you're not, then say that too. What do you think about it in general? Do you think it's ruined the game? Do you think it's ruined Azeroth? Do you think it's going to be really awesome? Personally, I cannot wait. Hence why I am hardly going to go 10 seconds without flying in Azeroth once I've trained it. So I just can't wait to fly above Stormwind. That's going to be really good fun, because Stormwind, in my opinion, is one of the best places as far as design goes in WoW. Along with Elwyn, I really like Elwyn. One of my favourite zones. What's your favourite zone? Where are you going to? Okay, answer this question in the comments section. Where is the first place that you're going to fly in Azeroth? The very first time you mount up, other than next to your trainer. Where are you going to go directly after you train Old Weather Flying, as it's called? In slang, obviously. It's not actually called Old Weather Flying. So there we go, we've down one of the rifts. But where's the first place that you're going to fly? Just generally, you get on your flying mount, you fly somewhere, where are you going to go? Is it going to be to Elwyn? Is it going to be to... I don't know, maybe if you're a hoarder, you might just fly around Orgrimmar for a bit, check out some of the goblin slums. Sounds kind of cool. I'm going to fly over to the lake, see what the lake looks like, because the lake looks pretty cool. Stormwind in general is getting its graphics update tomorrow, which I'm extremely excited about, as well as with Orgrimmar, although obviously I'm not a big fan of the Horde, so I can't say much about being too excited about Orgrimmar, but as far as I've heard, I've seen general mixed consent about the Orgrimmar shake-up and Garrosh and stuff. Even some machinimas about how Garrosh is coming and annoying everyone and just generally being a bit rude. Thrall is now obviously in the ground. What else? Oh yeah, Stormwind's auction house should be good fun. Nice new auction house, because obviously it's about time they got rid of that old horrible one, which doesn't actually look that cool, and it's just a bit like a wooden house, whereas now they're getting some huge, I don't know, just new auction house. And the bank as well, we're getting a proper bank vault. Not that I didn't like the bank, I thought the bank was great. So many times that I've just been AFKing in Stormwind, and I just, hopped about on the waiting ropes, kind of fun, trying to balance on them, if you know what I mean. Oh well, won't see that anymore. Maybe there will be some new waiting ropes, but as far as I've seen from the beta, or beta, whichever one you prefer, it looks quite cool. And yeah, just Stormwind in general is getting a graphics update. Also, are you actually upset about any of the changes? Personally, this is probably here in the video the last time that I'm ever going to go into the park, which I suppose is a little bit of a shame, but nobody really liked the park. I mean, role players, yes. Sorry, I'm sort of only considering people on PvE realms, maybe PvP, I don't know about PvP, but the only realm that I've ever really played on is a normal PvE realm. Never really played PvP, never really played on a role-playing realm. So, if you are on a role-playing realm, tell me, is this of great significance to you, this area in Stormwind, for role-playing? Although I do hear that there are going to be some excellent new places to roleplay in Stormwind, and I might even roll a rogue on a RP server, although I'm not a great big fan of roleplaying. But apparently there's going to be a lake slightly north of the Dwarven district, and in the lake in the middle there's going to be a load of portals to the new Cataclysm zones. There's also going to be a wedding place. I don't know, what would you call it? Like an aisle with lots of seats. Could be interesting to check out, role-playing or not. Just could be a nice place to hang out. I don't know, probably won't get used much in normal realms, but, well, I say normal as in non-RP, because that's what they're called on the realm list. I'm not anti-role-playing at all, I just prefer playing on a normal realm. What else is going on? So yeah, we're just fighting to clear all of the park and everything. And eventually it does get downed. Quite interesting. Also, guys, if you're a subscriber and you know what bi-weekly is, I'm sure if you're just watching this because you saw it pop up in the related videos section, you won't know exactly, oh, look at this, this is such style. Parachute down while firing at them. Anyway, if you know what a bi-weekly is, obviously I'm going to record a lot of footage of Fork levelling in Cataclysm. Do you think that that should be bi-weekly or just a general video? Post your answer in the comments section. This is, personally, why I don't really like nameplates. I mean, I do like them, they're helpful, but it sort of ruins the immersion. So I think I turn them off in a second and you can see the comparison. But otherwise, I'm just trying to find the bit that stops them from overlapping there. So, yeah, anyway, that's just a load. There we go, turn them off and the immersion is a lot better. So, yeah, just if you think that Fork levelling in Cataclysm should be bi-weekly, say so. If you think not, and say so again. I personally really don't mind. I don't quite know. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, subscribe, and otherwise, goodbye.